Hello everyone, I hope you guys are all having a fabulous Wednesday. Today I'm coming at you with my entire Louis Vuitton collection. I'm super excited to share this with you guys. This video will include my handbags, however I will not be doing mod shots of it. If you're interested in seeing how the mod shots came out or what the bags look like on my frame, I will make sure and link a video that I did about a month ago, which was my entire handbag collection, where I showed how every bag fit on my body frame if you're interested. But let's get started because I do not want to make this a very long video. We will start off with the handbags first and end with SLGs or small leather goods. So let's get going. Okay, so the very first one is the Louis Vuitton Eva clutch in the Demi Ben print. This is a great bag for evening, for if you're going out to dinner and things like that, or it's a pretty good travel bag if you want to be hands-free, since it is a crossbody strap, and this does feature the gold tone hardware. So the Louis Vuitton Eva clutch in Dami Ben. And I have quite a few reviews on some of these items, and I will make sure and link as many as I can down below if you would like a little bit more info on the item. Okay, the next one that we have is the Pouchet Accessoire NM, and NM stands for New Model. They've since revamped this. They made the strap a little bit longer, and they made it so that the bag can actually stay somewhat in the upright position. So they made the base a little bit bigger. But this is the perfect bag for me for spring and summer, especially if you don't want to carry a very big bag. This is a great way to go. You can make it a clutch, or you can purchase the longer strap from Louis Vuitton and make it a crossbody bag, because it actually fits quite a bit. It actually fits more than the Eva clutch in my opinion. But the Pouchet Accessoire NM in Demi Azur, and this also features the gold tone hardware. All right, the next one that we have is the Pouchet Accessoire NM in Demi Ben. I absolutely love this, again, for the same reason that I told you guys about the Demi Azur. Only for the Demi Ben, I like to use it in the fall and winter, because obviously I don't have to worry about the Vachetta or anything like that. And again, you can purchase the longer strap and make this a crossbody bag, and I absolutely love it. And what's not to love about Demi Ben? But it does have the red interior that definitely draws your eye to it. And this also features the gold tone hardware. So the Pouchet Accessoire NM in Dami Ben. Okay, the next one that I have is technically not a handbag, but I like to use it as a handbag, and I'm talking about the Toiletry Pouch 26. This is, as it is, a toiletry pouch, but I like to use it as a clutch. It's great for evenings. It's great for just really a different kind of spin on your outfit, and I really like it. It's very fun, and it's very easy to carry because you can fit quite a bit in there. But this does feature the gold tone hardware, and it also has the washable lining because, as I said before, it is a toiletry pouch. But I absolutely love to carry this as a clutch. And the Toiletry Pouch 26 from Louis Vuitton, obviously. I should really stop saying that. The next one that we have has since been discontinued, and this is the Louis Vuitton Moya backpack in the size MM. And this also features the gold tone hardware. This is the first handbag, if you will, in my entire collection. I purchased this bag, oh my goodness, many years ago. And I really like it. It's very fun. I like to wear this to amusement parks or on a day trip or somewhere where I want to be hands-free, but I still want to carry a little bit more than having a smaller bag. And this allows me the opportunity to do that. And as I said, it features the gold tone hardware, and it has the Vachetta straps, whereas the GM has a little bit less Vachetta, and it has the textile straps along the top. But the the Moya backpack in the MM size. Okay, the next one that I have is the one that has created such a buzz this entire year. I think it is the it bag for Louis Vuitton, and this is the Jet Matisse. And this again is a crossbody bag, and the strap is actually up in its dust bag. But this is a great bag that it's extremely versatile, and it allows you to be able to incorporate this into any day, into every day and any day. It's perfect for daily use, and it actually fits a lot in here. I did a what's in my bag on this. I have not done a review, but I will make sure and link that down below so you can kind of get an idea of how much you can actually fit in here. But it's a great little bag, and I really like it. So the Pouchet Matisse in the monogram print, and this also features the gold tone hardware. All right, the next one that we have is the Speedy 30 in the Demi Azur, and this does have the Louis Vuitton bandeau, and I believe this is the oh goodness, the watermark, water something. I always forget, and I always forget to talk about it on my videos. But this is a bando that I picked up when I actually purchased the bag. This was a gift from my husband. But this is the classic Speedy, and like I said before, this is the Speedy 30, and in my opinion, I think this is the ideal size for a Speedy. It's not too big, it's not too small, and you can still fit all of your essentials in here. And as you will see from my entire collection, I do not have any bandolier Speedies. It's just not something for me, although I do appreciate them, and I think they're beautiful. It's just not something that that I prefer. But regardless, the Speedy 30 is a great bag for spring and summer, and I really like the fact that I can dress it up. So the Speedy 30 in Demi Azur. All right, the next one is the Speedy 30 in Mon Mono. I absolutely love this bag. I had recently done a review on it, and I get quite a few compliments when I wear this bag. This bag is a little bit more expensive than the regular classic Speedy, because it does give you the option to pick to put your initials on here and pick and choose the colors that you would like to be on the exterior of the bag, and you can also pick one color to be on the interior. And of course, seeing as how I love pink, I chose fuchsia. But this is a great bag. It's a great fun spin on monogram. And for those of you that are wondering, any Mon Mono piece or Mon Monogram piece that is from Louis Vuitton, they are specially made in France, so you don't have to worry about them being made in Spain or the US or anything like that. All of them will be made in France, as you see there. So the Speedy 30 in Mon Mono with the fuchsia and the Blanc colors. Well, those are the ones that I chose. Okay, and the next one that I have is my go-to rainy day bag, and this is the Speedy 35 in Demi Ben, and I absolutely love this bag for fall and winter because it is large enough that it fits a scarf, a cardigan. I have sometimes fit a very light jacket in here. Anything that you have that sometimes when you're in the when you're in fall or winter, if you have a beanie or anything that you want to put in here that you have to keep taking off and putting back on, this is great because it's not too big. Obviously, it is a little bit bigger than the Speedy 30, but it's not so big to the point where you can't, you don't want to wear it anymore, or it's too heavy. But it fits quite a bit in here, and I absolutely love this. And I think there's been a few times when I've actually used this when I've gone on weekend getaways, because as I said before, you can fit quite a bit in here. And the fact that you don't have to worry about the Vachetta because it does have the color treated leather is another great addition to Demi Ben. So if you live somewhere where the weather is very unpredictable or where it rains a lot, this is a great option to go with. Not necessarily the Speedy 35, but just Demi Ben in general is a great print. Okay, the next one that I have is my holy grail bag from Louis Vuitton. This bag started it all with, I saw this bag, I think 15, 16, 17 years ago, and I fell in love with it, and maybe it hasn't been that long, but it's been quite a bit. And I'm talking about the Speedy 30 in Multicolor Blanc. I absolutely love this bag. As I said, this is my holy grail bag. I have not used it. I am very nervous to use it because it seems surreal. It seems like I can't believe that I was able to add this to my collection, and I'm so happy. But I absolutely love it. This features the gold tone hardware. I keep forgetting to tell you guys what kind of hardware the bags have. But I absolutely love it. And the best part is it says Louis Vuitton Paris, made in France, because I was able to purchase this when I was in Paris a few months ago, and it was actually the last one in the entire country. So I was so stoked. It was kind of like it was meant to be. So the Speedy 30 in Multicolor Blanc, and this is in the Miss. I don't know if it has been or not discontinued here in or for the entire line, because this was actually a collaboration between Marc Jacobs and Takashi Murakami way back in 2003 is when they first introduced the bag, if I'm not mistaken. It could have been a little bit longer. Okay, the next ones that I have is this beauty right here, which is the Alma PM in Multicolor Noir. And they have since, this bag is still available, if I'm not mistaken, but they have since revamped it. It does have a little pouch here on the front, and it is a little bit bigger with a key clochette hanging. but regardless, they are still great bags. As you guys will see, I absolutely love multicolor. I don't have too much in my collection, but I can definitely appreciate the colors. The fact that you can bring a pop of color to any outfit is absolutely wonderful, instead of having the regular monogram or anything like that. But I really, really like this bag, and it does have a zippered pocket on the back side, and it does feature the studs all along the bottom. And this one has no feet, and I believe the new one does have feet. But this is the Alma PM in Multicolor Noir, and this also features the gold tone hardware. Okay, moving along. The next one that I have is a Alma PM in the monogram Vernie, and the color is in Cerise. I absolutely love this color. I think this is perfect for spring and summer. You're able to add, again, another pop of color to your entire outfit. This is kind of similar to the Pomme d'Amour, although the Pomme d'Amour has a little bit more of a red, like a red sheen to it, and this has more of a flat undertone to it, so it looks very, very bright, very vibrant red, and I really, really like that. It does have the key clochettes, and it features the gold tone hardware, and this also has 4 feet along the bottom. So the Alma PM in monogram Vernie and the color Cerise. All right, the next one that I have is another Alma PM in monogram Vernie, and this is in the Noir Magnetic. And this actually features the gunmetal hardware here versus having the gold tone or the silver tone that most Louis Vuitton pieces have. It also features the 4 feet on the bottom, and I fell in love with this bag. I wanted something that really stood out, and when this first came out, I believe it'll be 2 years this December, I fell in love. It has very I wish you could see it, but the undertone that it has, obviously it is a black bag. It is not a flat black bag. It does have a little bit of sparkle if you were to hold this up to the light, and it's not too much. It's not too overwhelming of a sparkle, and it's not too subtle. It is the perfect amount, and I absolutely love this bag. This is one of my go-to bags for fall and winter because it's just very different. So the Alma PM in monogram Vernie in the color Noir Magnetic with the gunmetal hardware. All right, the next one that I have has since been discontinued, and this is the Galliera PM in Demi Azur. This is the PM. Obviously, there was a GM. The GM was a little bit bigger, and this is actually pretty big for it being a PM. But it is a great hobo-style shoulder bag, and it does have the adjustable buckle on the top. So if you wanted to wear it a little bit shorter, a little bit longer, it allows you to do that. It does feature the microfiber lining on the inside, and it does have the gold tone hardware on the outside. It features 4 feet, and I absolutely love this bag. I think I've had this bag maybe 3-4 years now, and it looks pretty new, and I have used it. It just has held up quite nicely, and it's starting to patina very, very slowly, and I really like that. So the Galliera PM in the Demi Azur. All right, I'm almost done with the bags, I promise. The next ones that I have is the Neverfull MM in the monogram print, and this is the older bag. This is the one that does not come with a little pochette inside, and it does have the cursive writing on the inside. And I don't know if I said, but it does feature the gold tone hardware, and I absolutely love this bag. This is definitely a top 5 for Louis Vuitton because it is very versatile. You were able to use it in pretty much any aspect of your life, and it does not weigh a lot, and you can literally fill it to the brim and keep filling it. And as the name states, it is never full. So the Louis Vuitton monogram MM Neverfull. All right, and I like it so much that I went ahead. I have another Neverfull, again in the MM print, or in the MM size, and this is in the Demi Ben print. Out of all the Neverfulls that I have, this is the one that I actually use the least. And I have heard that Demi Ben, especially the cracking on the leather, sometimes happens very often, and I have been very happy that nothing has happened to mine as of this moment, but maybe, again, it's because I don't use it as much. But it does feature the bright red interior that I absolutely love of Demi Ben with the gold tone hardware. So, the Neverfull MM in the Demi Ben. All right. And, of course, the Neverfull MM in the Demi Azur print. I am obsessed with this bag. This is my go-to, probably out of all of my bags. I tend to rotate them quite a bit, but this is definitely my go-to bag for summer. Even though I don't necessarily like to carry big bags with me, I love the fact that I have worn this thing to death. As you can see, the patina is starting to darken very much so at the very top of the handles. But I have been, I don't know, it's crazy because you would think that Demi Azur, you'd have to be a little bit more careful because of color transfer, and I have not had any problems with this whatsoever, and I absolutely love it. And as you can see, it is fairly dirty on the inside, so I have to get it cleaned quite soon. But the Neverfull MM in the Demi Azur prints. Okay, and last but not least, they're not technically bags, but I'm going to add them in here since they are larger pieces. And what I'm talking about is my Keepall. I have a Keepall bandolier in the 55, in the size 55 in monogram. The strap is actually on the inside, and this is stuffed, so I didn't want to unstuff it. But this is the perfect size for traveling, in my opinion. This is the largest size that can fit in the cabin of an airplane. So if you're wondering, obviously 45, 50, and 55, you can fit all those up to the 55, if that makes any sense. But it does tend to get a little bit heavy, and I will be doing a review on this shortly. It does tend to get a little bit heavy, but not so much because you have the bandolier strap that really alleviates any of the pressure on your shoulders or anything like that. So it makes for a great travel companion if you're not into getting the more structured luggage pieces that Louis Vuitton has. So the Keepall 55 in the monogram print. And the last bag that I have is the Keepall 45 in the Demi Ben print. This one I had recently purchased when we were overseas, and the reason why I chose the 45 over the 55 is I didn't want to have two of the same size, even though they were different prints. I wanted something that I can use more so for weekend getaways and stuff like that. Something that I can just grab and go that won't be too heavy. As I said before, the 55 tends to get a little bit heavy, but this one, the 45, is the ideal size for, as I said, 3-day weekends and stuff like that. So I really like it. It's very compact, and I don't have to worry about it not fitting in anything or anything like that. And again, it has the bandolier strap, so it's able to alleviate the pain if you tend to carry too much with you in the Keepalls. But I really, really like it, and this also features the gold tone hardware. I keep forgetting to tell you guys the gold tone hardware. But there it is. And those are my bags. And then we will quickly move into my SLGs. The very first one I have here is the mini pochette in the Demi Ben print. This features the gold tone hardware with the snazzy red interior. This is a great little piece that's extremely versatile. You can use this as a clutch, as an odds and ends holder, as a little mini wallet. It has a lot of uses for it, and I highly recommend it. And currently, or maybe a few days ago, I was using this as a little bag because I did not want to carry a big bag or a bag at all. So this allows me the opportunity to do that. So the mini pochette in the Demi Ben print. All right, the next one that I have is the Cosmetic Pouch or the Cosmetic Case in the PM size, and this is in the Multicolor Noir. I don't know if these have been discontinued or not. This features the gold tone hardware, and the best part about this is the fact that it has the granate interior. It is absolutely gorgeous. It does have the 33 silkscreen colors on the outside, and I really, really like this. I did use it a few times, although now I think I have started to consider this more of a collector's piece because they're very hard to find. So it is now my collector's piece. So the Cosmetic Pouch in the Multicolor Noir. All right, the next one that I have is the Cosmetic Pouch in the monogram print, and this also features the gold tone hardware. And as you can see, it has the Vachetta tabs on either side, and right now it's full. That's why it's a little heavy. But it does have the washable interior on the inside, and you could pretty much fit all your essentials in here. And I really like these. So the Cosmetic Pouch in the PM size, or the Cosmetic Case in the PM size, with the monogram and the gold tone hardware. And I also have it in the same size, the PM size, and it's the Demi Ben with the gold tone hardware. The only difference between the Demi Ben and the monogram, besides the Vachetta tabs, this has the color treated tabs on either side, and it has a red interior. And I just like that pop of color with the Demi Ben. I really, really do. So the Cosmetic Pouch in the PM size. All right, the next thing that I have is the Monogram passport holder, and I highly recommend this for anyone that travels. I currently has my passport and my husband's passport, and I like the fact that you're able to, it has 3 little credit card slots here, 1 slip pocket here, 1 slip pocket on this front side, as well as another slip pocket on the back side. So it allows you to, if you had to carry your boarding pass in here, you can pretty much just fold it up and put it in here, a few credit cards, and I have one, I only like to carry one because that way I know I have both of them in the same safe spot. But I highly recommend it. It's a great little, it's a great little piece to have. And they actually have these in Mon Mono as well if you're thinking about personalizing it. So the passport holder in the monogram print. All right, the next one that I have is the Poche Clay, or the key pouch, in the Monogram Vernie, and the color is in Rose Indian. This features the gold tone hardware with a plaque on the front that says Louis Vuitton in cursive, and it does have 1 little pocket on the back side. And even though this is the biggest of the clays, this actually does not fit as much as a regular clay. It's very deceiving actually because it's a little bit wider on the top and it tends to kind of get very narrow down here. But they're still very, very pretty to look at, especially with Monogram Vernie because of the pops of color. And they all have this little chain detail. And here all you do is you push this down and you're able to put your keys right in there. So there is the Monogram Vernie Clay in Rose Indian. All right, the next one that I have is the Dami Ben Clay, or key pouch. This also features the gold tone hardware, and this is actually NM, which stands for new model. They had since revamped this. I don't know if it's for all of the clays. All I know is that the tab, the little card that came with this, it said Demi Ben Poche Clay NM, which, as I said before, stands for new model. So what they did is they actually made this a little bit bigger, and they made it a little bit wider, so you're able to fit that much more in here versus any other clay that that they have in the collection. And I really, really like this. I absolutely love Dami Ben. I think these are great little pouches, especially if you're going compact, or if you have a big bag that you want to put different odds and ends in different pockets. I think these are great things to utilize. So here is the clay in the Demi Ben, and here I have the same clay in the monogram print. Let me just show you guys a quick comparison of the two side by side. Here's the Demi Ben, here's the monogram. It is just a tad bit bigger. It is a little bit longer, and on the bottom you can really see how much wider it is than the other. You could still fit quite a few cards in here if you were to use this as a wallet, but you can just fit maybe 2, maybe 3 more in this one, but they're still both great pieces. So here is the Monogram Clay in the with the gold tone hardware. And I had to have the trifecta, right? So here I have the Demi Azur Clay with the gold tone hardware as well. All right, and I have 2 more clays. These have since been discontinued, and I actually consider them my collector's pieces, and these are the beauties that I'm talking about. These are the multicolor clays from the Takashi Murakami line. This is in the Blanc, and this is in the Noir. I absolutely love this because you have their gold tone hardware detail here that they don't have anymore, and I really like I don't know, just everything about it I really like. Although this you cannot fit anywhere. I mean, you can't fit anything in here really. I think these fit the most. These, I just consider them for show, or you can use them as back charms, but they do have the lighter the lighter lining on the inside, and they still have the little chain detail to put your keys in. But they are deceiving because they do not fit anything. But I absolutely love these. Okay, so moving right along. Here I have some luggage tags. I since did a collection on these, and I'll make sure and put all that down below. This is in the Epi Fuchsia, and I just have the M embossed on it. I didn't want to get any foil on it. I just kind of wanted something a little bit different. And this actually features the silver tone hardware. All right, the next luggage tag that I have, and these are actually all in the size 50, is just a Vachetta luggage tag with the gold tone hardware, and I opted for the M with the gold foil. I prefer my initial to just be 1 initial versus 2. I just think it looks a little bit better. Okay, and then the next one that I have was one that my dear sweet Sevi sent me. This is actually a luggage tag from Hawaii because, as you can see, it has the Hawaiian stamp right here, and I absolutely love this. This is in the Demi Ben, leather, or treated leather, if you will, and this features the gold tone hardware, and this was very, very sweet of her to do, so thank you so much again. I absolutely love it. Okay, the next one that I have is another Demi Ben luggage tag, and this is it has the gold tone hardware, and this I opted for the hot pink, or not the hot pink, it's like a light baby pink M, and I really, really like it. I love the contrast between the chocolate and the pink. I just think it looks fantastic. So yeah, there is the luggage tag, and as I said, these are all in the size 50, and I also have the one on my Speedy 35, which is in Epi Red, and I think I had one more. Maybe not. Anyways, let's get back to it, shall we? Here I have the Zippy Coin Purse in Multicolor Noir. This also features the gold tone hardware, and it has the granada interior that I absolutely love. This is a great little wallet to be able to go compact, and I also did a review on it, and I will put that down below as well. So the Zippy Coin Purse in the Multicolor Noir. And I also have the Zippy Coin Purse in the Demi Ben print. This features the gold tone hardware, and it has the chocolate interior. Both are great little items to have if you're going compact, as I said before. And I really like the fact that it has the zipper feature to it, so it adds a little bit more security to it. So the Zippy Coin Purse in the Demi Ben print. All right, the next one that I have is the Josephine wallet in the Demi Ben print with the gold tone hardware. I absolutely love this wallet. You guys know I have talked about it to death, so I will not have to go into it any further. But the Josephine wallet in Demi Ben, and I also have the Josephine wallet in Demi Azur, as well as the Josephine wallet in Monogram, and this has the red button closure, and this has the red interior with the gold tone hardware as well. They do not make this model anymore. I believe they have fuchsia, and I believe they have orange and a few other colors. And now, instead of the Demi Ben having just the gold tone, I believe they added the red feature to this. So that's really nice. And this Demi Azur actually has the gold tone hardware in here as well. This is a great wallet with a fantastic price point, and I cannot stress how wonderful it is. Obviously, you can tell I like it so much because I have 3 of them. Okay, so let's get going. The next one that I have is a discontinued piece. This is the International wallet from Louis Vuitton, and this is in the color Rose Pop. This features the gold tone hardware, and I absolutely am obsessed with this color. Obviously, you can tell from my collection, I love the color pink, and this Monogram Vernie really captures that color, and it is just beautiful. It is a beautiful, beautiful wallet. But there it is. So the Monogram Vernie Rose Pop International wallet. Yes, that is quite a long name. Okay, the next one that I have is the Zippy Organizer wallet in Epi Black with the silver tone hardware. Sorry, I'm starting to get confused by all the names. This is the largest of the Zippy wallets, and this is I was currently using it. But it is quite spacious if you are someone that needs to carry quite a bit with you. This is a great wallet to go, or someone that travels a lot. This is a great travel companion because you can fit your boarding pass in there and so many more items in there. But I highly recommend it, and I love the Epi Black, and you can see it just has the LV embossed down here at the left hand side. But this is the Zippy Organizer wallet in Epi Black. All right, and the last wallet that I have is this beautiful piece, which is the Multicolor Insolite wallet in Multicolor Noir. And this features the gold tone hardware, and it has this, this gorgeous, gorgeous granada interior. I love this wallet. Again, a lot of versatility. You're able to utilize this in pretty much any aspect of your life. And it does fit your phone. And I think from when I remember I did my review, I had a few people say that it does fit the iPhone 6 Plus. So you can use this as a clutch as well. And here it has a little D-ring that you're able to add a little a Louis Vuitton keychain chain and use it as a clutch. Just put it on your wrist, and I really, really like it. I love the colors of it. It's just, it's gorgeous. So the Insolite wallet in Multicolor Noir with the granada interior. All right, I'm almost done. The next one that I have is the round point purse in monogram print with the gold tone hardware. This is a great little thing if you don't want to put any of your coin in any of your wallets. I have all my coins stashed in there, or you can use it for headphones or maybe odds and ends holder. But it's a cute little additive to have to your collection. So the round coin purse in the monogram print. The next one that I have is the Sunglass Case in the size and the monogram print. This is great if you don't want to carry those big bulky cases that some of the shades come with now. This allows you the opportunity to just pretty much throw your sunnies in there without a worry. And it does have microfiber lining on the inside. So what it does, it makes sure that it doesn't scratch any of your sunnies. And this features the gold tone hardware that you can see here. Has a snap button closure at the very top. I also have it in the Demi print, just because I wanted to add a little bit more. I wanted to have different items, you know, different prints in different bags. Same thing, it has the microfiber lining on the inside. It is the size, and this is a great another little piece to add to your collection. All right, next one that I have is the small ring agenda in the PM size, and the color is in Rouge Favies. I thought about selling this, but I actually decided against it, just because I have used this in the past, or one time in the past, I use this as a little wallet because it does have the credit card slots here, and I just really like it. It's just different, and if you have large writing, I do not recommend the PM size. I recommend either the or the GM size. So I don't use this as much because I tend to kind of write everywhere when I do, but this is great to have if you want to make sure you have your agenda in here, all your appointments and all that other good stuff. So the small ring agenda in the PM size and the color Rouge Favies and monogram Vernie. My goodness, this is getting harder. And this features the gold tone hardware. Whew. All right, and the next one that I have is the large ring agenda in the GM size, and this is in the Demi Ben print with the gold tone hardware. This is the one that I'm currently using, but as I said before, this is a great way to go if you tend to use, if you have very large writing. This is great. It has one slip pocket. Sorry, it has two slip pockets here, another little dividers here, a slip pocket on this front side, and then if you were to flip it to the back, it has another slip pocket on the back side as well as another little slip pocket there. So you're able to, I mean, I love this. You can use the Louis Vuitton refills, and I do believe Filofax also has some that fit in here. I'm not too sure, so don't quote me on it, but I love this agenda. So this is the large ring agenda in the GM size in Demi Ben with the gold tone hardware. All right, the next one that I have is again a large ring agenda in the monogram print with the gold tone hardware. It has the exact same specifications as the other one, or details as the other one. I just prefer larger agendas, and I wanted to snag this one up. But the monogram large ring agenda, and as I said before, it has the gold tone hardware. Okay, the next things that I have is these, which is the Louis Vuitton City Guide 2013 Paris edition. This pretty much just tells you of hotels, restaurants, and places you want to visit when you're in Paris. This was from, as I said before, from 2013. They have a new one. I believe they change these every year. I could be wrong, but there's just a nice little city guide. And I do believe I purchased this before we went to Paris the first time. And it was just nice to read up on some of the hotels and some of their history. So the city guide from Paris. I also have these ballerina, I think they're called ballerina Oxford flats. And these are in the Rouge Favies with the gold tone hardware. These are in size 39, if I'm not mistaken. But I really like these. They're very different. I like ballet flats. I prefer ballet flats, and I like the fact that they have these little studs on the bottom, even though I have used them quite a bit. You can't really tell. They look almost brand new because I tend to get them clean. What is this? I don't know what that is. Fuzz. Anyways. But there they are, and I absolutely love these. They tend to be a little bit snug. They're not as comfortable as some of the other designer flats that I have, but I still like them. So the Oxford flats in Rouge Favies. Yes, in Vernie Rouge Favies. Okay, and the last two pieces that I have still have not used this. As you can see, it still has the tag. This is the bandeau, the leopard maroon leopard bandeau from the Steven Sprouse collection, and it has Louis Vuitton down at the bottom, as you can see here with the pink, and I think it has it on this one as well. And it is quite large, and this is just one of the ones that you can use to dress up your bag, or you can use this on your hair, or pretty much anything. And every time I go to use it, I always forget because I end up using the MAP monogram bandeau. I'm sorry, that's the one that was on the Speedy 30. But I still really like it, and I don't know. And they're silk, they're beautiful, and I have not used it, but I promise I will soon. All right, and the very last item that I have for my entire Louis Vuitton collection is the monogram shawl, and this is in the denim noir color, and I absolutely love this. I especially like the denim shawls because they do tend to snag, and if they snag, you can't really see the snags because it has obviously the different, it has kind of like the different color to it or whatever it is. So this is the back side and this is the front side, and I like them. They are extremely warm. The first time I used this, I was really cold, and I put this on and I started sweating because they're so warm. So I highly recommend them if you live somewhere where it tends to get cold quite a bit. This is a great addition to be able to add to your wardrobe or anything like that. So I highly recommend them. This is the Louis Vuitton monogram shawl in the denim noir. Wow. Okay, so that is it, you guys. That is my entire collection. I'm sorry if I got tongue-tied there a few times, but it's kind of hard to keep track of the prints and whatnot. But I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and being able to share my collection and my love for Louis Vuitton, because I have major love for LV, and I am a big-time LV addict. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next week. And as always, make it a fabulous day or not. The choice is yours. Have a great day, you guys.